Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. In a mystical forest, where the trees whispered secrets to the wind and the creatures danced under the starlight, there lived a little rabbit named Luna. Luna was a curious and adventurous rabbit, with a coat as white as snow and eyes as bright as the moon. She loved to explore the forest, discovering hidden streams and secret glades, and making friends with the creatures who lived there. One day, as Luna was hopping through the forest, she stumbled upon a hidden clearing. In the center of the clearing stood an enormous tree, its trunk twisted and gnarled with age. The tree seemed to be humming. A soft, gentle vibration emanated from its trunk, and Luna felt drawn to it, as if it was calling to her. As she approached the tree, a tiny door materialized on its trunk, and a small, mischievous-looking creature poked his head out. He had pointed ears and a twitching nose, and his eyes sparkled with mischief. "Welcome, little rabbit," he exclaimed. "My name is Finley, and I am the guardian of this forest. I've been waiting for you." Luna's eyes grew wide with wonder. "Waiting for me? Why?" Finley grinned. "Because you have a special gift, Luna. You have the heart of a dreamer, and the forest needs your help. You see, the forest is in trouble. A dark shadow has fallen over it, and the creatures are beginning to lose their way. They're forgetting their songs, and their magic is fading. The forest needs someone with a pure heart and a curious mind to help bring back the light." Luna's ears perked up with excitement. "Me? I can help?" Finley nodded. "Yes, you can. But first, you must embark on a journey to discover the source of the darkness. Are you ready to begin?" Luna nodded eagerly, and Finley led her to the edge of the clearing. There, a path of glittering stars stretched out before them, leading into the heart of the forest. As they journeyed, Luna met all sorts of creatures who lived in the forest. There was a wise old owl named Professor Hootenanny, who taught her about the ancient magic of the forest. A mischievous squirrel named Squeaky, who showed her how to navigate the treetops. And a gentle deer named Daisy, who taught her about the healing power of the forest's plants. But despite the wonders they encountered, Luna couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. The forest seemed different. The creatures seemed scared. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the forest, Luna and Finley arrived at the edge of a great, dark lake. The water was still and silent, reflecting the stars above like a mirror. "This is the Lake of Shadows," Finley whispered, "and that's where we'll find the source of the darkness. But be warned, Luna. The journey ahead will be difficult. You'll need all your courage and cunning to succeed." Luna took a deep breath, her heart pounding with excitement. She had never been one to shy away from a challenge, and she was determined to help the forest. With Finley by her side, she plunged into the lake, the water enveloping her like a shroud. The darkness seemed to close in around her, making it hard to see or breathe. But Luna refused to give up. She swam forward, her paws kicking against the water, her eyes fixed on the darkness ahead. As she swam, the water began to glow, and Luna saw that she was surrounded by a swarm of tiny, shimmering creatures. They darted around her, their light illuminating the darkness. Finley's voice whispered in her ear, "These are the Luminari, Luna. They're the guardians of the lake, and they'll help you on your journey. Follow them, and they'll lead you to the source of the darkness." Luna followed the Luminari, and they led her deeper into the lake. The water grew colder and darker, but the creature's light guided her through the gloom. Finally, they arrived at the heart of the lake, where a great, twisted pillar of darkness rose from the depths. The pillar seemed to pulse with a malevolent energy, and Luna could feel its power reaching out to her. But the Luminari surrounded her, their light growing brighter as they channeled their energy into her. With a burst of courage, Luna reached out and touched the pillar. As her paw made contact, the darkness seemed to surge through her, and she felt herself being pulled into its heart. But instead of being consumed by the darkness, Luna found herself in a vast, cavernous space filled with glittering crystals and shimmering lights. In the center of the space stood an enormous, glowing crystal, pulsing with the forest's magic. A figure emerged from the shadows. A tall, stately woman with skin as white as the moon and hair as black as the night. Her eyes shone like stars, and her voice was like music. "Welcome, Luna," she said. "I am the Forest Queen, and I have been waiting for you. You have come to restore the light to the forest, and I will show you how." Luna's eyes grew wide with wonder as the Forest Queen began to explain the secrets of the forest's magic. She learned about the ancient rituals that had been forgotten, and the spells that had been lost. She learned about the balance of light and darkness, and how the forest's creatures relied on both to thrive. As the Forest Queen spoke, Luna felt a surge of power and purpose. She knew that she had a crucial role to play in restoring the forest's magic, and she was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. With the Forest Queen's guidance, Luna and the Luminary worked tirelessly to restore the forest's magic. They performed ancient rituals and cast forgotten spells. They danced under the stars and sang with the creatures of the forest. And as they worked, the forest began to transform. The creatures' songs grew stronger, and their magic began to glow. The trees regained their vibrancy, and the streams ran clear and sparkling. The darkness receded, and the light of the forest shone brighter than ever before. The creatures rejoiced, and the forest was reborn. Luna, the little rabbit with the heart of a dreamer, had saved the forest, and as she stood before the Forest Queen, surrounded by the creatures she had helped, she knew that she had found her true purpose. From that day on, Luna lived in the forest, using her gifts to help the creatures and maintain the balance of light and darkness. And the Forest Queen watched over her, guiding her and teaching her the secrets of the forest's magic. As for Finley, the mischievous creature who had first brought Luna to the forest, he remained her closest friend and confidant. Together, they explored the wonders of the forest, and Luna learned the art of magic from the wise old owl, Professor Hootenanny. And so, the story of Luna, the little rabbit with the heart of a dreamer, became a legend in the forest, inspiring generations of creatures to come. For in a world where magic was real, and wonder was around every corner, Luna had discovered her true calling, to be a guardian of the forest, and a keeper of its secrets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.